In this video, we'll determine the upper and lower limits for target heart rates for individuals of specific ages. We're given that we should let A be a person's age in years, and let capital H be a person's target heart rate in beats per minute. If a person wants to improve their overall health, then the lower limit of their target heart rate is given by the equation H equals 0.5 times the quantity of 220 minus A. We're also given that the upper limit of their target heart rate is given by H equals 0.6 times the quantity of 220 minus A. We'll determine the lower limit of the target heart rate for someone who is 20 years old, and then we'll determine the upper limit for the target heart rate of someone who is 70 years old. For this first one, let's note that we're asked for the lower limit, so we're going to use that first equation. We're given that the person is 20 years old, and this information is important to identify because it tells us that A is 20. So to calculate that lower limit, we'll use that first equation, H equals 0.5 times the quantity of 220 minus A, and we'll plug in 20 for A. So we'll have H equal to 0.5 times the quantity of 220 minus 20. Simplifying that, we'll simplify what's inside parentheses. We'll take that 220 minus 20 and it becomes 200. So we have 0.5 times 200, and when we multiply that out, we'll simply get 100. To summarize this, we'll write a sentence and make sure that we refer to the appropriate units that we have here. So what we found is that the lower limit for the target heart rate of a 20-year-old is 100 beats per minute. So the lower limit of the target heart rate of a 20-year-old is 100 beats per minute, and beats per minute can be abbreviated to BPM. Okay, we'll do one more. In the second one, we're asked to determine the upper limit for the target heart rate of someone who is 70 years old. So again, this 70 years old is important information. It's telling us that A is equal to 70 here. And this time we're asked for the upper limit, so we'll use that second equation. So we'll use H equals 0.6 times that quantity of 220 minus A, and we'll replace A with 70. So writing that out, we have H equal to 0.6 times that quantity of 220 minus 70, and that will simplify to 0.6 times 150. And now when we multiply that through, 0.6 times 150 will give us 90. So summarizing that, this time we had the upper limit, so the upper limit of the target heart rate of a 70-year-old is, this time it's 90 beats per minute. And again, we'll abbreviate beats per minute with BPM.